Hello everyone, this is Joe W. I'm reviewing now 100 Hits Forgotten 60s today, which came out in 2020. I quite like the front cover, the checkered a background of black and white, and I quite like the font as well on the Forgotten 60s. Looks pretty cool actually. It has 4 CDs as well as the usual 5 because the majority of the 60 songs are shorter. Let's get into it. Here's the track list at the back, which I'll get into when I open it up. They're advertising the Now app that no longer exists. And follow Now Music on social medias, which still exists, of course. Anyways, the cool thing is they put these CDs on the sleeves of this album, to make it more 60s. Let's get into it. Now, before I start, 60s has been a mixed decade in my opinion because, obviously I wasn't around then, so there's some ones that I'm either into or not, or found most of them alright. Anyways, Bob Berlind, Lucy's Butterfly, which I found a decent start in my opinion. Dusty Springfield, I Closed My Eyes and Counted 10, which I found okay. The Overlanders, Michelle, which I found decent. Shirley Bassey, As Long As He Needs Me, yeah, it's alright. Tom Jones, I'm Coming Home, which is a really nice feel-good tune in my opinion. Twinkle, Telly, I quite liked it. Love Affair, Rainbow Valley, that's my favourite of the disc. The Isley Brothers, I Guess I'll Always Love You, I found it alright. The McCoys, Hang On Sloopy, yeah, I quite like this one. Joe South, Games People Play, yeah, I didn't really like it much honestly. Brenton Wood, Give Me a Little Sign, I found it okay. Then we have 5 instrumentals in a row. Sandy Nelson, Let There Be Drums, Kenny Ball, Midnight in Moscow, Johnny Dankworth and his orchestra, African Waltz, Joe Loss and his orchestra, Wheels, Cha Cha, and Jet Harris and Tony Meehan, Diamonds, which was the only out of the 5 I don't actually mind, but the 4 instrumentals before that, yeah, I'm not really into honestly. I prefer upbeat instrumentals from later decades, but that's just my opinion. Louis Christie, I'm Gonna Make You Mine, well, I find it okay. And another instrumental, Dwayne Eddy, Pepe, I actually don't mind this one. Frank Ifield, Lovesick Blues, I find it a bit mediocre in my opinion. Then we come to some songs I quite liked. Crazy Elephant, Gimme Gimme Good Lovin', Dave D, Dozy Beaky, Mick and Ditch, Bend It, The Tremors, Here Comes My Baby, The Sorrows Take a Heart, and The Showstoppers, Ain't Nothing But a House Party. Well, those tunes I quite liked. Then we end with Johnny Nash, Cupid, which is a really nice feel-good reggae tune in my opinion, and it's my second favourite of this disc. So, and the first disc, I quite like the colours, though the second disc, I like the colours a bit more on that one. Yeah, I think it fits well in my opinion. Anyways, CD2 kicks off with Engelbert Humperdinck, The Last Waltz. Yeah, I found it a bit mediocre in my opinion. Jackie White's Horses. Yeah, I'm not really a fan of this one, honestly. Jimmy Rogers, English Country Garden, which I quite liked. Johnny Keating and the Z-Men, theme from Z-Cars. Some football fans would know this is like the tune from Everton and Watford. I actually don't mind this instrumental. The new vaudeville band, Winchester Cathedral, I found it okay. Horst Jankowski, A Walk in the Black Forest, yeah, an instrumental that didn't go anywhere for me, honestly. The Johnny Man Singers, Up, Up and Away, I found this one okay. I quite like Thank You Very Much Four Seasons Ragdoll, although nothing will ever top Oh What a Night in my opinion. Max Harris, Gurney Slade, another instrumental that I'm not really a fan of, honestly. Sam the Sham and the Pharaohs, Woody Buddy, I found it a really fun tune, and it's one of my favourites, along with Georgie Fame, The Ballad of Bonnie and Clyde, really nice feel-good tune in my opinion. The Alan Price set, Simon Smith and his Amazing Dancing Bear, which is very short, but I find it quite fun. The Avons, 7 Little Girls Sitting in the Back Seat, I found it okay, along with Floyd Kramer on Rebound, which is another instrumental I actually don't mind. Bobby Darin, Lazy River, Bobby Darin, of course, did Somewhere Beyond the Sea. I quite like this one. For 4 Pennies, Juliet, and Julie Rogers, The Wedding, I found this two a bit meh. K-Sisters, Paper Roses, yeah, I'm not really a fan of that one, honestly. Peter and Gordon, True Love Ways, I found it alright. Paul and Paula, Hey Paula, yeah, not bad, but a bit mediocre in my opinion. John Rawls, I Only Had Time, well, I found it okay. I quite liked PJ Proby's Hold Me. Hines, Just Like Eddie, that's my favourite of the disc. I really like the music in this one. O.C. Smith, The Son of Hickory Hollow's Tramp, yeah, I quite like this. Then we end with a nice feel-good tune from Dean Martin, Gentle on My Mind. Well, then we come to the third disc. Yellow or Orange is an okay combination of the colour on the disc in my opinion. Anyways, disc 3, Crispy and St. Peter's, You Are On My Mind. I find it an okay start, along with Family Dog, A Way of Life, Tommy James and the Shondells, Crimson and Clover. I quite like this one, particularly the music. Francois Hardy, Et Meme. Yeah, it's like an okay French song. I also find Anita Harris's Just Loving You okay. Andy Williams, Almost There. A nice feel-good tune in my opinion. Bobby Goldsboro, Honey. I find it okay. Helmut Zacharias, Tokyo Melody. Yeah, I didn't really like that one, honestly. I also found Henry Mancini and his orchestra, How Soon vocal, and Katie Lester, Love Letters, a bit dull, honestly. Ken Dodd, Tears. You know he's usually a comedian, but he actually is serious in this song. I found it alright. Vicky Carr, It Must Be Him. And an okay tune in my opinion. Then we come to some of my favourites of the disc. The Merseys, Sorrow, Kathy Kirby, Let Me Go Lover, Dave Berry, Little Things, and Sir Douglas Quintet, She's About to Move Her, which is my favourite of the disc actually. I mean, these 4 tunes I just mentioned, I'm really more into that sort of music, of the 60s, in my opinion. For Pretty Things, Don't Bring Me Down, yeah, I quite like it. It is more Western. Quoda Rogers, Come Back and Shake Me, it's fine. Plastic Penny, Everything I Am, I find it okay, along with the Walker Brothers, My Ship Is Coming In, Amen Corner, Gin House Blues, I find it a bit meh. The Ivy League, Funny How Love Can Be, I quite liked it. Marmalade, Loving Things, that's another one of my favourites of the disc. Sandy Shore, Monsoir, DuPont, yeah, I'm not a fan of that one, honestly. I mean, I don't mind Puppet on a String, which is not forgotten. And then Marv Johnson, I'll Pick a Rose for My Rose. Yeah, pretty good song to finish the disc in my opinion. And we come to last disc, Some Shades of Blue. Well, it's okay. Anyways, disc 4 kicks off with Cliff Richard and the Shadows, 9 times out of 10. Yeah, really good start in my opinion. Gene Vincent, She, Little Sheila. Yeah, I quite like this one too. Jerry Lee Lewis, What I'd Say. I really like this tune, it's one of my favourites of the disc. Connie Francis, Everybody's Somebody's Fool. Yeah, I quite like this one. Frankie Vaughan, Tower of Strength. Yeah, pretty good in my opinion. Petula Clark, Sailor. I found it okay. Ernie K. Doe, Mother-in-Law. Yeah, I found it a good song in my opinion. The Herd, From the Underworld. Yeah, I found it okay. Then we come to 2 of my favourites. The Foundations, In the Bad, Bad Old Days Before You Love Me. Then my favourite of the whole album is Johnny Johnson and the Bandwagon, Breaking Down the Walls of Heartache. Yeah, I really like this one. Yeah, particularly music and the chorus. Bobby Gentry, I'll Never Fall in Love Again, which I found an okay ballad. Then we come to Esther and Abby O'Furham, Cinderella Rockefeller. I found it a bit annoying, honestly. The Caravels, You Don't Have to Be a Baby to Cry. Yeah, I'm not really into this one, honestly. Los Indios Tabajaras, Maria Elena. Yeah, a bit mad, but it's quite nice music. Eddie Arnold, Make the World Go Away. I find it okay. Robin Gibbs, Save My Bell. I don't think it's anything to do with a TV show, but it's a really nice feel-good tune. Jimmy Jones, Good Timing, and Johnny Preston, Runny Bear. I find these 2 a bit mediocre in my opinion. Hugo Montenegro and his orchestra, The Good, The Bad, and The Ugly, From the Good, The Bad, and The Ugly. Very ironic. Yeah, I mean, it's quite iconic, this instrumental. I quite like this one, actually. But, however, the next 2 instrumentals, Friends and Tisha, Exodus, and Paul Moriat, Love is Blue, I'm not really into those ones, honestly. Mason Williams, Classical Gas, I don't mind this guitar instrumental. Whistling Jack Smith, I Was Kaiser Bill's Batman. Yeah, it's quite a guilty pleasure in my opinion, yeah. It's kind of quite fun, actually. Marcelo Minabri, Flawless Dance, yeah, I found it a bit naff instrumental, honestly. Then we end with Scaffold, Lily the Pink. A very nonsense song in my opinion. Well, that's the whole track list. Well, 60s has been a mixed decade for me, but it's a good album. Having songs that you don't usually see on other compilations. Yes, I have all the Forgotton series, and they should do a Now 100 Hits Forgotten Naughties one day. Well, overall good album, though it's a bit mixed, for me, the 60s. Well, that's my review on Now 100 Hits Forgotton 60s. I hope you enjoyed. What's your favourite song of this album? Comment down below. Or are you into more of the 60s than I am? Well, see you next video.